Tensions are at breaking point across the United Kingdom. The frustration has been simmering for years. But when a mass stabbing unfolds aboard a train, it pushes public outrage to new levels. It's the kind of event that's becoming distressingly familiar. Another grim chapter in modern Britain. Today, we examine a broadcast where a news presenter, visibly exasperated, launches into a scathing critique of Keir Starmer and Sadiq on live television. We'll unpack that reaction and bring you updates on the victims and the suspect at the centre of the Huntington train attack. A case that's left the nation reeling. To start, new information has emerged regarding the alleged attacker. Police have now linked the suspect to the stabbing of a teenage boy in Peterborough just 24 hours before the train incident. According to Cambridge Police, 3 knife-related incidents were reported in Peterborough between Friday and Saturday. In one, a 14-year-old boy was attacked by a man armed with a knife in the city centre. Authorities confirmed that the teenager was taken to hospital with minor injuries before being discharged. The attacker fled the scene before police arrived, and despite an immediate search with officers and a police dog unit, the suspect remained unidentified. A formal investigation was launched with crime scene officers attending. Now, that same individual is suspected of carrying out another attack just a day later, this time on a train. The revelation is shocking. Among the train victims was English footballer Jonathan Goy, a defender for Shonthorpe United. The club confirmed he is receiving hospital treatment for non-life-threatening injuries. Their statement expressed relief at his condition, but underscored the horrifying nature of the attack. Details continue to emerge about the suspect and the victim, painting a troubling picture of escalating violence that authorities appear to have missed. As more information unfolds, public anger is mounting not only at the attacker, but also at the broader failures that allowed this tragedy to occur. Meanwhile, on air, a news host delivered an emotional and unfiltered monologue. Frustration gave way to fury as she denounced both Sadiq and Prime Minister Keir Starmer, accusing them of presiding over a system that has lost control. Her remarks struck a chord with viewers who feel the government's response to crime has grown weaker by the day. It was the kind of broadcast captures the national mood and weary angry for accountability. They took away stop and search because of woke. They actually stopped policing the dealing and possession of psychosis-inducing drugs within certain communities because of woke. They leave our borders wide open, enabling foreign cartels to run organised crime, leading to violence on our streets. From snatchings to muggings to stabbings because of woke, they've imported in tens of thousands of misogynistic men who want to assault, abuse, harass, even rape our women and girls because of woke. And they carry knives. Some of them carry guns. Some of them know how to make bombs. They wear balaclavas. They go about with impunity because they know that they're going to get short sentences because of woke. And what about us? How do I protect myself if the government can't protect me? What have I got? It's not a level playing field. I can't even carry pepper spray. What am I supposed to do? A sitting duck now on a train. Previously, a sitting duck walking through the streets of London, sitting on a tube carriage, having alfresco dining with my phone not secreted in my handbag, whose strap has to be tied around the legs of my chair. What am I supposed to do? How am I, a 5'3" woman that's supposed to protect myself now against being stabbed, raped, harassed, assaulted, mugged? What have I got to protect me? Because I don't have the government, I don't have the police. No, they're patrolling the internet, not our streets, because of woke. It's very clear what is going on here. You go to other countries where they have real law and order. Proper punishments, proper policing, proper border forces where they don't buy into this ridiculous, perilous, suicidal ideology of woke because woke is killing us. It's killing us. What are we supposed to do? I think it's about time we should legalise pepper spray, at least for women. And don't you start going, well, you know, the people who want to commit assaults will start using pepper spray. They're using knives anyway. They're doing everything they can anyway. I got no chance. No chance. If someone wants to come and assault me, snatch my bag, attack me, rape me, harass me, nothing. If I phone the police, they probably won't even turn up. What am I supposed to do? Hide away at home, lock myself in, not get on a train, not come to London? Is that the life I'm supposed to live in my own country where I have paid the highest rate of tax for a good part of 20 years? Is that what I deserve in England in 2025? To live in fear day by day because these human rights lawyers running the country care more about a ridiculous, baseless, nonsensical doctrine of political correctness that has imperiled all of us. I've had enough Sadiq Khan. I've had enough Keir, Starmer. I will defend myself. I will find a way. But it's your job. You are negligent. And frankly, it is bordering on criminal negligence. Now, when the citizens of your country cannot live in peace and harmony, where the hairs stand up on the back of their necks, where their heart rate increases every time a train pulls into the next station, what have you done? What have you done to this country? Who have you let in? What have you enabled to breed uncontrollably, riddling our streets with crime and terror? You're both disgusting. That's the full picture as it currently stands. Yet, as discussed during the recent live stream, the handling of this case raises serious questions. Authorities appear to have deliberately blurred key distinctions, and critics argue this is being done to shield particular communities from scrutiny. The reluctance to apply terrorism-related charges broadly has become increasingly apparent. Instead, officials prefer to frame such incidents as the work of lone wolves, isolated individuals acting independently rather than as part of a wider pattern. It's a narrative that conveniently narrows responsibility and limits the political fallout. In this case, too, the emerging story is being steered toward mental health. That's the official framing, and it's one that's becoming familiar in such tragedies. But many across the public and press are asking whether that explanation holds up under scrutiny. For now, what's clear is that people are demanding answers about the failures that allowed a repeat offender to strike twice in 24 hours. About the policies that appear to weaken law enforcement, and about leadership that too often seems detached from the nation's growing unease. As we await further updates, viewers continue to debate the deeper issues this case exposes, from policing and public safety to how political leaders communicate accountability. The frustration remains raw. The questions unresolved. Stay with us for ongoing coverage.